Good afternoon, Dallas Cowboy fans. It's EJ here from them Dennis boys. Hopefully everyone's having a great day and getting prepared for that big game tonight, which is in a lot of ways a must-win game for us. I feel like we'll handle business accordingly. But that's neither here nor there right now. I have another little pet peeve I want to talk about, and that's about our quarterback, Rain Dakota Prescott. Seems that in a lot of cases, he's held to a different standard than other quarterbacks. Uh, with only a few exceptions during his 8 years with the Dallas Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys have had one of the league leading offenses. And that doesn't happen without having a good quarterback, more specifically, Dak Prescott. The exceptions to those years were the years that we had either questionable play calling or, worse yet, predictable calling when everybody knew exactly what we were going to do before we do it, and they could probably call our plays before we run it, which is a travesty in itself. Um, but anyhow, that success does not come without having a good quarterback. And in my opinion, Dak Prescott has been better than just good. Um, is there a moving goalpost for Dak Prescott? My contention is yes. No matter how well he performed, the bars always seem to be moving, set high from him. No other quarterback plays with that monkey on his back. Case in point, let's say Jalen Hurts or Patrick Mahomes throws a bad ball, and the receiver comes back and gets the ball or ends up saving it for a touchdown. Um, you don't hear anything about what those receivers do. You hear about how good a quarterback Jalen Hurts or Patrick Mahomes is and what a great throw it was. You know, um, that really doesn't happen a lot in Dak's case. Um, you hear just the opposite in terms of what his successes are. You'll hear that CD came back and made a great catch, or Brandon Cooks made a game touchdown saving catch, or something along those lines. You get the gist of what I'm talking about. Last year, all you could hear about was Dak Prescott throwing 15 interceptions. But what you really, if ever, heard is that he didn't share that distinction by himself. Um, Statistics show that David Mills threw 15 as well. To take it a step further, Kirk Cousins, uh, Derek Carr, Josh Allen all had 14 interceptions. If that weren't enough, you had three more NFL quarterbacks that threw 13 interceptions. But because Dak Prescott is the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, of course, you're going to hear about his 15. The Cowboys are coming off a couple double-digit win seasons, and Dak, through a general consensus, is performing some of the at the best of his career right now. He's having some of his best performances right now. Yet the narrative is again how he hasn't beaten any winning teams, or we haven't beaten any winning teams. Your choice there. Or his losses to 49ers, or his loss to Arizona, or that Philly loss, which to me was only on paper, because in my opinion, that's all that was. We really won that game if you really looked at the game and are a good judge of good football and its rules, more importantly. The media at large chooses to focus on the negatives when it comes to Dak. Starting tonight, the Cowboys face a string of really good teams with winning records. One only wonders what the narrative will be if Dak performs well and defeats most, if not all, of those teams. Conventional wisdom tells me the media will find a way to taint it and move the bar even higher for him and us. In fact, I'll venture to say that the only way Dak gets that monkey off his back is to win a Super Bowl. I doubt an appearance in the Super Bowl will work because that only leaves more room to criticize. So here's hoping tonight that Dak and the Cowboys can win and begin a journey towards his acceptance as one of the best quarterbacks in the league currently. Um, Hypothetically speaking, let's say this. If the Cowboys win out, does that make Dak an MVP or the MVP? A different question for another day.